Today, I challenged Sora 2, Grok and Kling to recreate iconic Spongebob scenes, but in full horror style. Same scenes, 3 AIS, 1 winner. I picked 4 iconic Spongebob scenes, each one already slightly unhinged on its own. The goal was simple: give all 3 AIs the same scene, the same prompt, and see which one makes it look the most terrifying. And trust me, you don't want to miss the last one. All right, let's get into scene 1.
No, like that.
Let's start with Grok, but first I took a screenshot of this scene and threw it into AI Image Changer to give it that dark horror look, and here's what came out. Then I uploaded that into Grok, pasted the prompt, set the settings, and hit generate.
No, like that.
I know this was supposed to be scary, but I don't think AI quite gets horror yet. Can someone tell me why Squidward has no nose? And why he started running toward the bear and then started crying from his eyebrows? Now let's check Sora, but heads up, Sora has massive copyright restrictions, so I had to rewrite the prompt to get around them and couldn't use any reference screenshots either.
Like that.
Okay, I'll give Sora this one. Squidward actually looks slightly terrifying. What cracks me up is that SpongeBob turned into some random fish and Patrick somehow became a real-life Mr. Krabs. But the camera cuts and the bear chase, actually impressive. Now let's check out Kling. Same process as Grok. Uploaded the prompt, set the settings, hit generate.
No, like that.
Wow, Kling actually delivered here. No major errors, characters look right, and Kling even added animated flowers in the background, which nobody asked for, but somehow works perfectly. Scene 1 goes unquestionably to Kling, but that was just round 1. Stick around because the last scene is going to surprise you the most. But now let's move to scene 2.
And imagination.
Classic scene. But let's see how it holds up in horror style. I took a screenshot and ran it through the AI image transformer again to give it that creepy look. Here's what came out, starting with Sora this time. And honestly, the result terrified me.
Open to the deep, the quiet current. They are listening.
You could say we're getting somewhere, but also absolutely nowhere at the same time. This looks nothing like the original scene. SpongeBob looks like he escaped from Roblox, and Patrick turned into some kind of slime. And that's definitely not a rainbow. And SpongeBob is whispering some deeply unsettling stuff.
Open to the deep.
Let's see if Grok does better. New prompt, settings dialed in, generate.
And imagination.
This is actually decent. No idea why everything is happening in slow motion, but at least SpongeBob spreads his arms properly, and that's actually a rainbow, not a laser like Sora gave us. The strangest part is Patrick's expression. He looks like he's been done with SpongeBob for about 15 years. Now let's move on to the last competitor, Kling. Same prompt as Grok, same settings.
And imagination.
This one is genuinely creepy. SpongeBob's eyes are doing something deeply wrong. But again, Kling gets credit for the background animation because Grok doesn't even bother with that. Still, this round goes to Grok. It ate the competition on this one. What a mix of everything so far. Trust me, it's not getting any less chaotic. Let's move on to scene 3.
I am SpongeBob, destroyer of evil!
A classic screaming SpongeBob moment. Let's see how our competitors handle it. And here's the horror version of the screenshot. Starting with Kling this time. Settings, prompt, generate.
I am SpongeBob, destroyer of evil!
If someone just dubbed a real human voice over this SpongeBob, it could genuinely pass as a scene from the actual show. It's just solid work. Now let's see if Grok can keep up. How hard can it be to mess up a screaming scene, right?
I'm SpongeBob, destroyer of evil!
Since when does SpongeBob have teeth like that? Grok made him absolutely massive, and his voice sounds like a boiling pot of water. Unfortunately, Sora couldn't generate this scene at all due to copyright restrictions, so we're moving straight to the final round. 3 scenes down, and we saved the best for last. In my opinion, this one is both the funniest and the most terrifying, especially what Sora pulled off.
I love Krabby Patties!
Here's the horror version of the screenshot. I have a pro tip for you. Pause Grok's version at a random moment. Trust me on this one.
I love Krabby Patties! Yes!
It's actually a really well-made clip from Grok's side. But can someone explain why at one point Squidward starts absorbing other Krabby Patties into his own body? I genuinely don't know how else to describe it. Drop your explanation in the comments. Now Kling, the same settings as always, new prompt, and I click Generate.
I love Krabby Patties!
Looks really clean. Minimal, almost pastel style, no major anomalies. Nothing insane to report here, it is solid work. Okay, but this Sora scene is something else entirely. See for yourself. I don't even know where to start. Squidward looks like he belongs in an actual horror movie, and he's standing between skyscrapers made entirely of burgers. That's a wrap on all 4 scenes. Kling wins for accuracy, Grok wins for chaos. Comment which scene was your favorite and hit subscribe.